Who do you call friends? Who do you have around you in your life that you consider your friend? And are they true friends? Do they pour into you? Do they empower you? Do you do Bible study together? Do they share the same faith and belief that you share? Do they make a difference, or do they tear down? We're going to talk about a story in the Bible about a paraplegic man. Now, this man had friends that had a plan. They knew of a man in the town that was healing people, Jesus. And they had a plan. He was speaking at a house. So they went to this house, but it was so crowded they couldn't get through to Jesus. Now, they loved their friend very much, and they wanted their friend to be healed, and they knew, they had faith, and they knew that this friend could be healed by this man. So they made this plan to lower him through the roof. So they crawled up on the roof, they tore off the thatching, which, it was just like palm leaves or whatever. They tore it off and they lowered him down. Since they could not get to Jesus because of the crowd, they dug a hole in the roof right above where he was speaking. When they got through, they lowered the mat with the paralyzed man on it, Mark 2 and 4. They had faith. They knew. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, God will move. So imagine what he can do if you grow that faith. This is a mustard seed. Do you see how small those are? They're very, very small. And he's just asking for a little tiny faith. But if you grow that faith, if you have a relationship with God and you know what he can do, then imagine if your faith is 10 times that size, what he will do. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralytic, "Son, your sins are forgiven you. I say to you, arise, take up your bed and go home." Immediately he arose, took up the bed, and went out in the presence of them all. So they were all amazed and glorified God. They had faith. They had faith. They had itty bitty faith. And they moved on that faith. They moved on that tiny seed. And the man got healed. Their friend got healed. Who's in your circle? And do you have mustard seed faith? Or do you have gigantic faith?